All right, that's my wife over there.
Stop.
I just saw a video of the only surviving PT boat on YouTube. And she asked me what I was looking at. And I go, it's a PT boat. And she goes, oh, personal transport? And I go, what? No, PT. You know, PT boats, World War II, you know, a future famous president has a very famous story involving a PT boat. And she has no
Only?
clue.
No, it's
She
not.
can't even get to. Go ahead. Talk. Talk. Go ahead.
I'm not talking. You said a future president, like in the future, not like
This is what I have to live with.
not like President-elect Trump. You're saying President-elect Trump has a PT boat.
I never said that.
You're saying a future president. Who's going to be president in the future? That was in World War II.
Okay. First of all, let's think of this logically, a concept new to you apparently. World War II was about how many years ago?
In the 40s.
Okay. How many years ago was that? More or less.
60.
Okay. So, if you're going to be a young man 60 years ago, how old might you be today?
In your 80s.
Okay. Is Donald Trump in his 80s?
No.
So, it wasn't Donald Trump.
But what you're saying future president. Are you
Imagine
talking about like John McCain or something?
John McCain wasn't president.
But you're saying future president.
Okay, clearly the tenses of my description are confusing you.
Absolutely.
An individual in World War II
Okay.
who would later become president, also known as
George W. Bush. Or George Bush. George Bush.
George Bush was a pilot,
Okay.
not a PT boat commander.
Okay. Okay. Keep going.
So this president, whose name I know you know,
Okay.
hopefully, was a lieutenant on one of those boats when it got rammed by a destroyer. And there's a famous story about how he rescued his men. Ring a bell at all?
And he was our president.
Yes.
So that would have been President Ford. Or Reagan?
No.
I'm losing you.
Just keep naming presidents. Maybe you'll eventually get it. And this yes is going on YouTube, by the way.
Okay, so let me think. Why can't I think of who it could be?
This is one of the most famous stories of any president we've had, at least in modern times.
You're killing me.
I'm killing you.
You know that I'm not like,
There's been
we have never talked about this.
schools and bridges and aircraft carriers and all sorts of things named after this man.
Eisenhower.
No.
These are things that have.
Eisenhower was a general in World War II.
Okay.
This individual was a Navy lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Famous name.
Jeez.
His kids were famous. Or one of his kids was. Past tense. That's a hint.
Kennedy.
Oh my God. Which Kennedy am I talking about?
John Kennedy.
John Kennedy. He was a young man,
I didn't
a
know
Navy
that.
sailor.
I did not know that. And he's a Democrat.
Okay, you've redeemed yourself. At least you knew that much.